Just Try Nation, stand up. It's your boy.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. It's your boy. And I wanted to take a few minutes of your time on today to encourage somebody. And how do I want to encourage you? By saying this: be your authentic self today. Speak it and walk in it. And look at it as your way of putting the world on notice in the spirit. What do I mean by that? I want to use as context the story of Joseph. I love it so much. It helps me in terms of my day-to-day and having the confidence and the will to do what God has placed in my spirit to do. Joseph, as you will read, and some of you, I want you to take time out to go to the book of Genesis and read the story of Joseph. God told Joseph in private what he was going to do for him in public. And so when I first read the story, I concluded that maybe Joseph should not have shared with his family members what God shared with him. Because when he did that, all you know what broke loose in Joseph's life because of jealousy. He found himself being sold into slavery. He found himself going from one person's possession into another person's possession, lied on, cheated, ultimately in jail. And all of this came because Joseph communicated in public what God told him in private. So I said to myself again, maybe the moral of the story, Corey, is that you shouldn't share with people what God shared to you. But I thank God for being who he is, because after I read it again, God gave me revelation to say, Corey, that's the very thing that you're supposed to do. What I tell you in private, you are supposed to share it. Not only share it, but allow your actions to line up with it. Because that's your sign, or my sign, God is saying, that you are confirming you believe in faith what I told you. And it doesn't matter what your current situation looks like. Look at Joseph. It didn't matter that he was nowhere close to having the stars and moon and the sun bow down to him, because he had a humble beginning, but he believed it. God wants you to believe what he told you, no matter what your current reality looks like. And he wants you to believe it in such a way that you will be crazy enough to speak it. It doesn't matter who you're talking to. And you would allow your actions to line up with it. That's God's way of putting the world on notice that your faith, the Bible says, greater is he, your faith, that's in me, than he that's in the world, all of the haters. It don't matter what they think. What matters is what you think based on what God told you. So again, what's the message? Be your authentic self on today. No matter how crazy what God told you was, based on your current reality, speak it and walk in it. That's it. I know it's hard, but the only thing God wants us to do is what? Just try. Peace.